Hello and welcome to Fiji and Diaspora Current Affairs and News segment. I'm Satish Rai.
And I'm Shalini Nathan.
And Shalini, this is the last airing of our News and Current Affairs segment for 2013. And next time we're going to meet will be 2014. Yeah, so let's start off with the final news from Fiji for 2013, which is Form 7 news, results will be.
Thousands of Form 7 students nationwide will know whether their labor during the school year was fruitful when the FSFE results are released today.
Yeah, so we hope it's going to be great news for all of them, but as expected, some of them may not have a very good ending to 2013.
Yes, usually students in Fiji are very dedicated and hardworking, and I'm pretty sure that the results will be very good for most of the students.
Well, as a school teacher, you have a better analysis knowledge of that issue. And talking about that is another good news from Fiji. The government has started a new scheme to assist the students.
Yes, it is the new tertiary scholarship and tertiary education loan scheme programs, which will see scholarships being awarded to hundreds and tuition loans to thousands of Fijian students, along with living allowances, and it will be available as soon as the members of the board have been appointed.
Well, that is excellent news for students from Fiji. I remember many years ago, I was one of the recipients of the scholarship, and that was very, very helpful. So now we understand there will be hundreds of, probably thousands of students who benefit from that.
Yes, and despite having flying marks in their examination results, sometimes students are unable to continue with their education because of financial difficulties in Fiji, because some students come from very poor backgrounds, but they are very intelligent and very smart, and financial difficulties become a very big hindrance in achieving their academic success. So this loan scheme will be very helpful to those students.
Well, that's excellent news for the students in Fiji. And last week we discussed sadly about a number of deaths which happened during the last few weeks of 2013. But on you want to say a few things about that?
Yes, the 33-year-old woman and her 7-month-old baby who died after an alleged dispute in Lautoka have been laid to rest in Vaisese. And at least 100 people together with family and friends attended the church service, and they were buried at the Sawaiki burial ground, which is located right next to where the former president of Tuivunda, Ratu Josefa Iloilo, was buried. While the 5-year-old twins have been discharged, the 3-year-old girl is still struggling for her life and is admitted in a very critical condition at the Lautoka hospital.
Well, we hope that the 3-year-old will also get better and return home. There has been another murder in Kandavu, where a young person was killed over the Christmas.
Yes, the 25-year-old farmer of Natumua village has been taken into custody for questioning, and police spokesman Anna Naisora said that the pair were together at a drinking party, which then developed into a heated argument. So as a result, she said the suspect allegedly took a kitchen knife and stabbed the deceased on the chest. And this was during the Christmas party celebration.
Such a waste of life. We've always been warned people you should control your drinking, and I understand it's basically under the influence of liquor that this happened. And we're still in the festive season. Hopefully, similar thing doesn't happen
it is very sad to hear about news of such kind of deaths. There are people who are admitted to the hospital because of some sickness and they are fighting for their lives to survive, whereas this kind of death, the sudden death and during a party is just a complete and a total waste of life.
I totally agree with you. And there was sadly another death during a house fire.
Yes, this was in Nosori, and it was at Woody Road, where a 22-year-old woman, when she returned from her relative's house, she found that the house was burnt down to ashes, and her husband was also inside the house, and he also died.
Once again, there was some sort of dispute between the couple before the wife left.
Yes, and it is alleged that the husband set himself alight in the house.
Such a tragic loss, unnecessary loss, and I think the police has issued some statement about couples trying to resolve their dispute rather than resort to this sort of tragic end.
Yes, I can't understand, like everyone do have ups and downs in their lives, and it is always good to sit down and talk about issues and discuss and find solutions than to commit actions like this which affects the whole family. Sometimes in the family the mother dies, or the husband, the father dies, and the children, they suffer.
The children and everybody around them, the relatives, the other family members, the village people do live in village, and they're very close to it. So it's such a tragic, and Shalini, I'm really getting depressed talking about all this deaths. So why don't we end Fiji News with the celebration, which is the celebration of ending of 2013 and bringing in 2014.
Yes, there has been a celebration organized at the Albert Park, and that is for the New Year celebration, and they do call it by a term street party.
Yes.
And I've heard that many songs are going to be played, close to 300 songs during the celebration, and it's going to be a very good time for people to go and enjoy and welcome 2014.
Yes, they call it street party, but it happens here at the park.
Oh,
But the adjoining streets get involved. And the good news for me is one of my favorite groups, the Masti Arts Group from USP, whom I have worked or they have worked with me in Fiji. They'll be performing there as well. And hopefully we'll have more news about that next week. And talking about the festivities, we are going to have New Year's Eve festival right here in Liverpool.
yes, I've heard that we will be celebrating New Year with fireworks at Chipping Norton, which is a very beautiful place, and I think it is starting around 7 p.m. tonight.
Are you going, Shalini?
Yes, we are all thinking of attending that, going and enjoying and welcoming the New Year with the Big Bang fireworks.
Hopefully we're going to capture some of the images tonight and bring to you, the viewers, what happened at this beautiful Chipping Norton Lakes later on tonight. And talking about that and talking about 2014, Shalini, have you got any plans for next year?
Every year we plan, but it seems that time just flies. January comes, and as soon as we take a glimpse, December is here.
Yeah, of course.
So sometimes it is very difficult to actually sort of like plan a lot of things. But my main aim for this year is to further develop my spiritual advancement. As we are aging, I would like to sort of understand and explore and gain more knowledge about life as a journey and the purpose of us living here on earth, and our karmas and what we should be doing.
You're quite right. As I'm aging, you look very, very young still. But also you have some academic dreams, and also right here with Rise Vision some creative dreams as well.
Yes, we will be starting our Spice of Life program.
Yes, and Vision Liverpool, and there'll be some drama. So I'm sure you'll be with us here, and the viewers will love to see you here presenting with us for the duration of 2014, and next year after 12 months we're going to bring in 2015 as well.
And we
yes.
also have a message for all our viewers and even the families of our viewers who may not be able to view our segments back in Fiji once again, that people do have problems in life. We do not want to cover more news about sudden deaths, stabbing, and unnecessary loss of lives.
Yes.
And there is always help. There is always someone you can go and talk to. There is always a way you can solve your problems. So instead of committing to this kind of actions, it's always good to talk to people. Have more counseling services rather than unnecessarily destroying your life. Like I said, that we get this life once, we do not know what happens after death.
Thanks for that spiritual guidance, Shalini, and we'll have more of that in forthcoming sessions. And I think it's all from us for today, and we're going to meet again in January 2014. It's goodbye from me.
And a very happy new year to all our viewers, and may this new year 2014 bring a lot of prosperity, success, happiness, wealth, and very good health to everybody.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.